And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Deltastic, the voice of the Meta Wrestling Network and Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. This is the Meta Wrestling Network's Cyber Created Championship Wrestling, episode 4 of Triple CW's Warpath. Tonight, we are on our way to May Massacre, our huge May Massacre event that will be coming to you in just a few short days. By the end of this very month of May, May Massacre will have all of our championships decided on that show, and tonight we are crowning some number one contenders. We will find out who will be the number one contender for the Triple CW World Heavyweight Championship as Mason Gilbert finally finds out if it's going to be Scythe or if it's going to be Brian Stokes. We're also going to see a battle royal to determine the Internet Championship's number one contender, as well as who's going to meet the team in the finals of the Inner Circle, which is the team of Joshua Cross and Jimmy Reno. They are set for the finals to take on. We'll find out if it's going to be Payday or if it's going to be the Void. We will find that out tonight as well. The winner goes to the finals for the World Tag Team Championships as we crown our first Tag Team Champions at May Massacre. Right now, we are going to find out who is going to be the number one contender as we're kicking off episode 4 of Warpath in a huge way. Scythe is going to take on Brian Stokes. The winner will be granted the number one contender and will have a shot at Maniac Mason Gilbert's Triple CW World Heavyweight Championship at May Massacre. Hell of a match that man right there, Scythe, had with David Wynn on our last episode of Warpath. It was an amazing, hard-hitting, unrelenting matchup. Both men gave it everything they had, but in the end, it was Scythe getting a 3 count and advancing on to this moment right here. Scythe is focused. Scythe is unrelenting. He will go at you until he puts you in that decapitator move. He calls it the decapitator. It's almost an end of days move, if you will. Scythe seems ready. He wins this matchup. He goes to the main event of May Massacre and will challenge for the Triple CW World Championship. And he's got some big opposition. A man who is who has the train of momentum now pulled out of the station. He was able to win a fatal 4-way second chance opportunity to get to this matchup. And one step away from being number one contender. That man right there, Brian Stokes. He's got to take down Scythe in order to do it. That win in that fatal 4-way match, that win could have very well have given him the confidence that he needs to get through this matchup. It's going to be no easy task for either man. But we're kicking off, like I said, we're kicking off this episode in a huge way. We're also going to hear from the Maniac Mason Gilbert later on as he's going to address not only the crowd, but address his opposition for the matchup. So he's watching this as well as all of us, waiting to find out who his opponent will be. And here we go. We got this number one contenders match underway. And Scythe here immediately showing his power. It's a club and blow there. Both men, huge individuals, both strong and a huge boot by Brian Stokes. Right in the face of Scythe. Oh, wait a minute, showing the power is Brian Stokes as a press slam takes Scythe down. The nasty kick. Scythe cannot be 100%. Neither can Brian Stokes for that matter. But Scythe and David Wynn had a hell of a matchup. Both men were on a roll until that point. A huge boot. We're paying Brian Stokes back from that boot he received just a few moments ago. It's Scythe, and now slamming his head down. As we talked about before, Scythe will go to the ropes. That one was ill-advised, but he will climb the ropes. He is not one of those big men who will shy away from it. He will hit the ropes. He will jump off on you. He will take those chances. Dropping the leg right across the chest. Now trying to slow the pace down, it looks like, is Scythe. On to Brian Stokes. Brian Stokes trying to get some separation. Snapmare takedown and a headbutt right to the back of the head. Scythe. Like I said, he's just one move after the other. He does not waste a motion in the ring to Scythe. And a camel clutch applied right across the face. And Brian Stokes has a lot of gas left in the tank. A lot of gas in the tank. And early going into this matchup, was able to power out of that. Brian Stokes here. And a body slam. Both men, like I said, both men are very powerful individuals, showing their strength. Whichever man wins this matchup will have the power advantage, you gotta believe, against Mason Gilbert in that title match at May Massacre. So looking on intently and probably hoping that these guys beat the hell out of each other is the world champion Mason Gilbert. Oh, and mocking him now. It's Scythe mocking that taunt that Brian Stokes had, but an inverted DDT on the outside. Scythe back in the ring. Brian Stokes seems to be in some trouble right there. Pretty sure he'd be heavy taking the count out with Scythe be. Oof! And buried the knee right into the midsection. But Brian Stokes is getting fired up now. Stokes getting fired up. And a clothesline takes Scythe up and over and down to the outside. And now Brian Stokes is in pursuit. Man, what's he going to do here? What's Brian Stokes going to do here? And a huge clothesline from the apron. Jumping off, taking Scythe down. Showing his power once again with that gut wrench. And a gut wrench suplex right on the outside. Going for a power slam on the outside. It looked like an inverted DDT of his own. Scythe hit Brian Stokes. And Scythe just tossed him on the outside now. Both men are getting dangerously close. You don't want to get counted out. We're on 7 here. If there's a count out, what happens? That is a great question. If there is a count out and both of these men don't win, I wonder what happens. And wait a minute, we look like we're about to get a count out. We're about to get a count out victory as Scythe is about to take it, and Scythe becomes the #1 contender for the World Championship off of a count out. Brian Stokes did not make the count. And on the outside, these guys were battling it out, and Scythe took advantage of the clock, took advantage of the referee's 10 count, and just slammed Brian Stokes right into the steel steps and ran the clock out there and moving on, becoming the #1 contender. And look at Brian Stokes is very dejected on the outside. Brian Stokes is beside himself. Cannot believe that happened, as Scythe, that man right there, will meet the Maniac Mason Gilbert for the world. And next up, we're about to find out, as we're crowning #1 contenders, we're going to find out who's going to meet the team who calls themselves the Inner Circle. Talking about Jimmy Reno and Joshua Cross. They're going to meet one of these two teams next up, as we are ending our Tag Team Championship tournament here. So you see the team of Payday right here. You got Bamboozle on your left, Jamal Rich on your right. The team of Payday making their way down, and they have one more test. If they can defeat the Void here, they can advance on to take on the Inner Circle for an opportunity to become the first ever Triple CW World Tag Team Champions at May Massacre. Payday awaiting their opposition. And they have some strange opposition indeed. The team of Revenant and him. As we await the very weird, the very odd, unorthodox team of the Void. You see him on your right. And on the left, right behind him, is Revenant. And these two men have been impressive, to say the least. The technical ability, the speed, the just ferociousness of this team. These guys are laser focused. They're just weird to look at. I mean, look at that face on Revenant. My gosh. And him, that man right there, seems to be the mastermind behind this thing. As they take on Payday. One win away from the Tag Team Championship match at May Massacre. This should be a hell of a team match between these two teams. See him talking some trash to the crowd here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania here. Triple CW Arena. And here we go. We got the team of Payday. And here we go. We got this tag team match underway here. Winner goes to the finals. And huge shot right out the gate here. And right out the gate, Bamboozle, Shining Wizard right to the head. Right there on Revenant. And Bamboozle. And a huge springboard, and out of the gates on fire is Bamboozle. Taking Revenant and a moonsault, springboard moonsault. Payday is looking for their payday. They're looking to make it to the, and a short DDT. They're looking to make it to the finals to take on Joshua Cross and Jimmy Reno. The Inner Circle, as they're now calling themselves, and making a hell of a shot for it right now is Bamboozle. He is all over Revenant right now. He is all over him. And what we got here? A couple hammering away now. Like he was trying to go for a power bomb. A nice reversal. A Bamboozle. Wait a minute. And a double super kick. And having to tag out. He was in trouble. And a drop kick. That's what staggered him. The clothesline, that one staggered Jamal Rich. And kicking him again. And now him coming in on the House of Fire. And him now. Oh my God, a huge lariat. And him is trying to make up for lost offense right now. As him is all over the place right now. He is in control of the bigger man, Jamal Rich, and dropping an elbow right in the back of Rich. And now Jamal Rich trying to get some offense and clotheslining him right up and over the top rope. And so far in the early going of this matchup, these teams have been coming out on fire. These teams are coming out hitting. Now him, the European uppercut, that was staggers Bamboozle. Bamboozle comes back. Wait a minute, and a neck breaker. Which one of these teams will see that light at the end of the tunnel? We'll see an opportunity to become the first ever World Tag Team Champions at May Massacre. Oh, it's some tag team action. Nice tag team work there between the two. And both of these teams have chemistry. And now the feet are going to work from Revenant. And as we talked about Scythe earlier, going no wasted motion by that man Revenant. There's a double foot stomp from the top. Right to the chest of Bamboozle. He looks to be in a world of trouble right now. Oh, right there on that knee. Bamboozle is in all sorts of trouble right now. There's an armbar. He's just ranking down on that arm. It's Revenant on the Bamboozle. Bamboozle reversed it. He needs to mount some type of offense, either that or tag out. It looks like he's trying to take, Revenant to his team's corner. Irish whip reversal right into the corner now, and Bamboozle, like he's setting Revenant up. Revenant meets him with a boot. Oh, what a nasty suplex right on the head and neck. Bamboozle might do best. A nice neck breaker. Nice jumping neck breaker. Bamboozle might do best to try to want to tag in Jamal Rich. He might have heard me. But no such luck. As cutting the ring off. Beautifully done. Beautifully executed by Revenant. Cutting the ring off. And just Irish whipping him back and forth. Oh, the double knees missed. Bamboozle was able to get out of the way. Wait a minute. Hooking him up. And a suplex. Nicely done suplex by Bamboozle. Wait a minute. Setting something up. He's going to fly. Bamboozle will fly. He's the risk taker of the two. And Payday. And a clothesline. I don't know if he got all that he wanted to, but he got him enough to take him down. He got enough to take him down. An Irish whip. Now in the corner. Like he was trying to make the tag. Revenant was having none of it at the time. Revenant is in some bad real estate. He's on the other side of the ring. He seems to be faring pretty well. Nice German suplex. Jamal Rich is wanting that tag. Wanting his tag team partner to be aware enough. To be coherent enough. To make that tag and get him in. Get the fresher man in. But Revenant now continues to go to work on Bamboozle. Irish whip. Now stalking him now. And now it's in a bad way, but Bamboozle now. German suplex of his own. And that one rocked him. And now Bamboozle looking for the tag, and he gets the tag. Tagging in Jamal Rich now. Tagging in the fresher man and the bigger man. Rich runs in. Rich runs into a nasty reversal, getting slammed down. The kick out at one. A lot of gas still in the tank there if you're Jamal Rich. But wait a minute, Revenant here. Oh, and to go to sleep! Right up under the jaw. Wait a minute, 1, 2, no. 2 count, that was close. Bamboozle did not get in there to try to make the save. I don't know if he was either confident or wasn't able to make the save. I don't know which one it was, but clothesline. Make that 2 clotheslines from Revenant. Catch him and a nasty leg trip. And now Revenant is on fire. He's feeling it. His tag team partner, him, is very pleased. And Jamal Rich fighting back. Huge overhand shot. And Jamal Rich here. What's he got? Oh, and down on the ribs. That could break some ribs. The winner goes to the finals, to the tag team championships. And wait a minute, and Jamal Rich with a nasty powerbomb. 1. Breaking up. The count was him. That could have been it, but dumped right on the head. Now Jamal Rich is still in control now. He has got Revenant staggered. Wait a minute. Now Revenant. He's back in control. Now he's setting up Jamal Rich here. What's he going to do here? Is he going for a superplex? From the top. Falcon arrow from the top rope. Falcon Arrow from the top. Cover. One. One count only. It's showing some toughness. It's showing that he still has a lot more left in the tank. It's Jamal Rich kicking out of that Falcon Arrow from the top at 1. Revenant in control right now. Oh, those nasty shots. A combination of moves from Revenant and a kick. Make that 2. Another spinning kick right to the midsection. It's just fast and strong feet. Those feet are about as nasty as suplexes. And wait a minute, the Void gets a stunner win. The Void gets a stunner win. That last shot right to the midsection just halted Payday's momentum, and a stunner victory here by the Void as they move on. It'll be the Void versus the Inner Circle for the Tag Team Championships at May Massacre. Let's see if we can find a moment here. Jamal Rich was kicking out. They were fighting back. Here's that power bomb here. That could have been the opportunity right there, and a quick cover. And that Falcon Arrow. But Jamal Rich was able to kick out at 1, as you see on the outside. Him and Bamboozle were going at it there. But that man right there, him, and that man right behind him, Revenant, they just picked up a huge win. A shocking win. This match came to a screeching halt, and it resulted in those two earning the #1 contendership to meet the Inner Circle in the finals. The winner of that match will become the Tag Team Champions of the World at May Massacre. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the bad blood between Rave and Grizzly continues. Look what cameras caught earlier on, before our show came on the air. These guys have been beating the hell out of each other since the tournament to become the world champion, when Triple CW was in its embryonic stages. I said our camera caught this fight between the two. These guys have been fighting non-stop. Grizzly got embarrassed in the first round of the championship tournament, again with getting a tap-out victory of Rave. And then look at this. These guys have been going back and forth for quite some time. They had a matchup on our last episode. We saw Grizzly get the win because he attacked Rave during his entrance. Just an unrelenting assault on the man. And these guys, every time they see each other, there's a fight. Every time they see each other. Like I said, this happened earlier on. Backstage in our locker room area. Like, when does it stop? Like, when does this stop between these two? Both these men cannot be in the same vicinity of each other, or this is going to happen every time. Guys, don't let the looks of that man Rave fool you. Rave is a very, very dangerous competitor. And KOing him right there, as you've seen at the end of that one there. And ladies and gentlemen, as a result of that, we know that Triple CW officials have decided to sign a last man standing match between Rave and Grizzly. That will take place at May Massacre, and that is it. That is going to be the end all be all to this rivalry. Something has got to give, something has got to end. And at May Massacre, those two will meet in a last man standing match once and for all. Right now you see the man Volt, he has a task at hand as he is set to go one-on-one with a man who is on his third match here, but has came out the house of fire. We're talking about the man known as Vengeance. Vengeance has had two very dominant, very impressive wins to date. And the man Volt here looks to be his toughest test yet, as the human highlight reel here, Volt Daddy as he calls himself, is going to take on the man that we still have no idea, we still know nothing about, the man known as Vengeance. The only thing we know is that Vengeance is nothing to mess around with when it comes to in-ring competition. His two matches have been dominant. His two matches have been the most impressive I've seen yet here in Triple CW. As you see that man right there, comes through the crowd. If he can continue competing as he has, Vengeance is going to be a force to be reckoned with here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. Man has that same look on his face every time. And here comes Volt. Volt is going to need to use his speed, his quickness, and his agility to out-strengthen, or to out-quick. Oh, and never mind, and a Uranagi slam right out the gate from Vengeance. to say to try to wear Vengeance out somewhat. A snap suplex, and Volt is gonna have to do something to get into this matchup, because right now Vengeance is continuing his momentum as he's had for the first couple of minutes. And wait a minute, Spanish Fly! And here you go, and this is what I'm talking about, what Volt needs to do. Volt needs to use all his ability, and Volt just missed that one. Volt overshot his target and landed back first. I don't know if he was is intimidated by the lore, by you know, the track record so far of Vengeance or what, but that usually does not happen with Volt. It's very uncharacteristic of Volt to be able to miss something so close. And Vengeance takes complete control of it right now, just stomping away. And now Volt, raking down that arm. We've seen Vengeance use a super kick, nicely done. That one caught him. That one caught him. That one hurt him. One count. I was just about to say, we've seen Vengeance use that RKO type move that we do know that is called the facial reconstruction. It's about the only bit of information we got from him in a springboard moonsault. Going for it all, did get nothing. And once again, Volt is not hitting his targets flying through the air, and that is unlike him. But trying to get his momentum back, trying to come back here. Maybe he hits something. The short DDT he does hit. But if he sets him up for the shooting star press, he will do best to hit that move. I don't think anybody can get out of Volt's shooting star press, especially when he changes directions in midair. It is a thing of beauty. And right now, oh, wait a minute. An Irish whip reversal into the corner. Oh, on a nasty enziguri kick by Vengeance. Vengeance has Volt now. What's he going to do with him? Vengeance hits him with a Samoan drop. We've seen that Samoan drop before. Oh, and Vengeance just throwing him. Just picking him up and throwing him now. And now it looks like Vengeance is entering that gear that we've seen the past couple of matches. He's just standing over top of Volt. He's not moving. He's just standing over top of him. Just waiting. Just waiting it out. And a huge shot. And a facial reconstruction. Jesus. He drags him away from the ropes. Hooking a leg. 1, 2, 3. And Vengeance continues his momentum. And Vengeance wins his matchup here in emphatic fashion. Wait a minute, where's the venomous Vinny Watts coming from? It's Vinny Watts. And Watts is in. Watts taking down Volt. And now Watts, I should say, just took down Vengeance here. And what the hell was that about? What in the hell is Vinny Watts has attacked Vengeance? And Volt, what is that about here? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, what the hell that attack was about. But the venomous Vinny Watts showed up out of nowhere and attacked Volt and Vengeance. There's more on that story as we hear there's a lot of commotion going on backstage. But right now we have a tag team match between the #1 contender, Missy Lee. She is choosing a tag team partner of her choice to take on Triple CW Women's Champion Vanity tonight, and a tag team partner of her choosing. Of course, these women, I'm talking about Missy Lee and Vanity, will collide at May Massacre for the Triple CW Women's Championship. And Missy Lee has been on an amazing roll as of late. Won a triple threat match to earn her #1 contendership against Vanity. She's going to have a chance to square off, to get in the ring and mix it up with the women's champion just a few short days before their matchup at May Massacre. So momentum is going to be the key. Whichever women's team that wins this matchup, you got to believe is going to have a huge amount of momentum going into their championship matchup. And we're going to see who Missy Lee's tag team partner is, and it's OD October D'Antonio. And October D'Antonio has been selected by #1 contender Missy Lee to be her tag team partner here in this matchup. That's a hell of a pick. October is a ball of energy, is a ball of fire, and she does not stop. She does not relent. Fan favorite, as well as Missy is, as well as the #1 contender, Missy Lee. That's a pretty wise selection here. October D'Antonio. Like I said, the team of Now We Know Missy's tag team partner, but that team right there is going to take on the team of the women's champion Vanity and whoever she decides to select as her tag team partner. And there is our Triple CW women's champion Vanity. She will defend that Triple CW Women's Championship, like I said, at May Massacre against Missy Lee. We're waiting to see who Vanity has selected as her tag team partner here. Vanity won a battle royal on our first episode to become Triple CW Women's Champion, and in impressive fashion. She is a very, very superior athlete, as you let her tell it. Now we're going to find out who her tag team partner is in this tag team matchup. And she has chosen Showtime Shara Moretti. It's a vicious, nasty individual in her own right, hard-hitting KO artist. Showtime Shara Moretti is the champion's partner, and I'm not upset with either one of these selections, from the #1 contender or from the champion here, as Moretti is a hell of a selection anywhere for any match, especially if she's on your team, and I'm pretty sure that's what was going through the mind of Triple CW Women's Champion Vanity. So we got Missy here and Vanity. They're going to start this matchup. We're gonna get a little preview here of the Women's Championship match, and Missy, I should say Vandy's going to get a preview of what Missy can do in that ring, because the Women's Championship will be on the line. And right now Missy has the champion on the ground. Missy has the champion. Oh, wait a minute, and a swing and a miss. Jumping from the middle, I should say, a miss. And dropping the leg now is Vanity. The feeling out process that these two women are going through. And a power bomb, nicely done counter by Missy Lee. The Irish whip into the corner on a drop kick right in the corner. Vanity is so crisp and so amazing in that ring. Vanity is probably one of the best athletes, pure athletes we have on the entire roster. Oh, a huge splash right there, changing directions in midair. She has got to be one of the best athletes, as I was about to say, men or women, on our entire Triple CW roster. And wait a minute, nice athletic move in her own. #1 contender, Missy Lee here. And Missy, Irish whip to the corner. She's got Showtime Shara Moretti in the corner. Now she's tagging in October D'Antonio, tagging her tag team partner. Wait a minute. Oh, and they just sent Moretti right into the corner in a hard way. And an enziguri of the barefoot beauty, Shara Moretti. Oh, those nasty kicks right in the head. And that's what I'm saying, that knockout artist ability from Shara Moretti. Shara with that MMA background and mixed martial arts background. She does not hesitate to use anything that brought her to the dance in her competition here in Triple CW. A double team back elbow shots by the champion in Moretti. And now Vanity, what's she gonna do here? Vanity trying to get D'Antonio up, and a springboard frog splash from Vanity and October D'Antonio. Gonna need to do something. That dragon screw leg whip helps. She's gonna need to do something to get her team back in this. And one contender, Missy Lee, on the outside looking on. And D'Antonio, nicely done here. A huge shot there. Wait a minute, rolling her up. Wait, no. What's she gonna do here? Oh, nice DDT. Nice DDT, knocking her out. Oh, wait a minute. And a submission hold here. Can she tap her? Is she gonna tap her here? Vanity uses that one her submission hold, the pain in vain submission hold. He was trying to fight fire with fire was D'Antonio. Right now. Oh, and just a hard, nasty shot, just feeding her right into the turnbuckle. And that one hurt her. That one hurt October. Oh, and hanging her up on the ropes is Shara Moretti. And it's showtime. Having her way right now. It's having her way with October. Going right down on that knee. And October is in trouble. She's going to need to tag in. She's going to need to tag in the #1 contender, Missy Lee here. Oh, holy! Wow! What a lumbar check type move! My God! In October, that's what I'm talking about her. She has got that opening to tag in Missy, and that's all she needed. Right on the back. Oh, and knees right down on the face from Shara Moretti. Oh, a huge shot there by Missy. And now paying her back is Moretti, as Moretti dumps her on her head with a belly-to-back suplex. Now dragging her way away from her neck of the woods. And now tagging in World Champion Vanity. As Vanity now goes to the second rope. Going for a splash and missed it. And it's a huge opportunity now. Huge opportunity for Missy Lee. Oh, and Missy just got cut off at the pass by Moretti. Missy was going to the second rope, maybe for a splash or something there. Some type of offensive maneuver going to the air. But it was not to be. And now Vanity. Shining Wizard right to the back of the head, I should say. By Women's Champion. To her challenger at May Massacre. The tag team matchup this has been so far. Missy Lee taking it right now. Never mind. Wait a minute. Backbreaker by Vanity. And Missy Lee is in a bad, bad way. Not only physically, geographically, she's in a bad part of the ring. Wait a minute. And Vanity now taking her down and split-legged moonsault. Split-legged moonsault hitting the cover here. 1, 2 count. Missy was able to kick out of that. Drop kick makes it nicely done. Well scouted. Vanity still in control here. Vanity now. Oh, wait a minute. Vanity's going for that pain in vain submission. Vanity's going for that pain in vain submission. She locks it in. She locks that submission hold in. That pain in vain. And she's got Missy. Is Missy going to tap? Or is she going to fight it out? And Missy, look at this. With the knees. Right to the side of the head. Well placed knees right to the side of the head. Breaking that count. Or breaking that submission in a bulldog. Now we know that Missy Lee can break that pain in vain move in a huge forearm shot. That huge forearm shot just took down Vanity. And now pulling and ranking at that arm. Oh, wait a minute. And Missy! And Missy Lee, amazing. Oh, wait a minute. She's been caught here. She's been caught by Vanity and hung up. And Missy is a fighter. Missy is a fighter, and now Moretti gets tagged in. And now as October D'Antonio gets tagged in as well. Oh, and a huge knee by October D'Antonio. Right to Shara Moretti. Moretti ate that up, though. Oof, and just clubs her down. And Moretti hitting the thumbs down. a nasty kick right into the back. Oh, and a huge club and blow. Wait a minute. She's going for that. She's going for that knockout shot. She hit her. She hit her with that knockout. She just KO'd her. She might be dead weight here. October D'Antonio might be dead weight. 1, 2 count. And October will not quit on you. October D'Antonio will not quit. I thought she was dead weight there, but she still has some more fight left in the tank. Oh, what a kick! Right across the face. What an amazing kick by D'Antonio. And now climbing the ropes and getting her second win here. Feeling it now. And a forearm. That one staggers Moretti. Another shot staggers her. But the go behind was Moretti. Club and blow. But no, once again, October D'Antonio is fighting tooth and nail in this matchup. Couldn't ask for a better partner. Wait a minute. And Moretti with a Hurricanrana. Don't see that very often, but a nasty shot. And wait a minute. And once again. Oh my God. Oh my God, that roaring forearm right to the back of the neck. But wait a minute. Fighting her off is Antonio. D'Antonio fighting off, but wait a minute. Oh, huge power bomb from Moretti. 1, 2, and no! He's going for the breakup there. It looks like Missy Lee got her broken up. The last second there. But Moretti just drives her down. Michinoku type driver. 1, 2 count. What a tag team matchup these 4 women are putting on here. And D'Antonio still fighting. Missy Lee on the outside took a nasty shot. Has not recovered yet. Oh, wait a minute. It's like a sliced bread, but no, a kick out. Missy back on the apron now. Number 1 contender Missy Lee on the apron as Vanity wants a tag. She wants to tag Shara Moretti. And Antonio with a throw. I wish she was going for a cutter or some sort there, but it was not to be. Not today. And a huge nasty suplex. Nasty throw by Moretti. Ooh, and a huge shot, and no, not again. Not again. And 3! That's the 3rd time. She had to wear a club and blow to the back of the head right there. It's the 3rd time. I don't know how many shots that you can take to the back of the head. If you're D'Antonio, I don't know how much more of that you can take. But right now, wait a minute. Oh! Double team move by Moretti and Vanity. As Vanity's back in now, women's champion. But Antonio continues to fight. And that's what I'm talking about October. About the OD. October D'Antonio. She continues to fight. And she's rallying back up into this matchup. And a nice little kick. Oh, and another sliced bread. 1, 2, no! Almost had the champion dead to rights there. Oof! And a kick right to the face. Nicely done, Hurricanrana. Just whipping her over, just so crisp. Just so crisp in that ring. Oof, huge shot. And October D'Antonio, Irish whip. What a matchup these women are putting on. And wait a minute. And D'Antonio, what's she doing here? Run through with a DDT on the outside. A DDT on the outside. And the crowd is getting a "This is awesome" chant. And October D'Antonio, oh my God! Jumping from the top with a double foot stomp. What a matchup. What a tag team matchup here. The Triple CW's Warpath in the women's division on fire right now. And what a matchup. October D'Antonio and Shara Moretti on the outside. And Moretti is in trouble. Moretti's in big time trouble. And now Shara Moretti trying to shake the cobwebs out from that DDT and that double foot stomp. And now Moretti trying to rally up, trying to throw it back in the fans' face. Fans are all behind October D'Antonio and Missy Lee in this matchup. And Missy trying to get this crowd back into it. Irish whip in the corner. Wait a minute. Foot stomp here by October. And that foot stomp here of our own. And look at this. A little unicorn stampede action here. As Showtime Shara Moretti is getting the business right now. Oh, and a boot right to her face. And this tag team matchup right here. This women's tag team matchup. Stealing the show here. 1, 2 count only by Moretti. Moretti's able to kick out. But wait a minute, Missy Lee setting up Showtime Shara Moretti as October D'Antonio took out Vanity. And wait a minute, Missy Lee with that cutter, that's her finisher. 1, 2, and Missy Lee and October D'Antonio picked up a huge win, and Missy continues her wave of momentum as she picked up a huge win over the champions team of herself and Shara Moretti, and Missy Lee dropping her down. And Missy continues her winning ways. And no better tag team partner than October D'Antonio, who stole the show. And look at this here. Missy Lee and October D'Antonio. And Missy is 100% in the driver's seat going into her match, looking to dethrone women's champion Vanity at May Massacre. Outstanding. As we move on here, what a tag team matchup. What a matchup. As we try to calm down from that one, we can't, because we're going right into a huge 8-man battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the Cyber Created Championship Wrestling's Internet Championship at May Massacre. We do know we have a huge match, a huge main event matchup here tonight as Internet Champion continues his challenge. Lover LeVar will challenge the man who accepted the challenge this time around, Paul Blaze. That will be our main event here tonight, but we do know the winner of this match will earn themselves a championship opportunity for the Internet Championship. As you see David Wynn making his way out, he's one of the 8 participants in this battle royal. Winner of this match gets an Internet Championship shot at May Massacre. Now, if Paul Blaze wins the match tonight, if Paul Blaze defeats Lover LeVar and becomes Cyber Created Championship Wrestling Internet Champion, we will see a triple threat match between the winner of this battle royal, Lover LeVar, and Paul Blaze at Triple CW's May Massacre event. However, if Lover LeVar retains, we will see a one-on-one match, which will probably work out to the benefit of the winner of this battle royal a little bit better. We will see how the night plays out, however. Whichever one of these men, as we see David Wynn making his way out, one of these men will get an opportunity, whether it be a triple threat match if Paul Blaze wins tonight, or a one-on-one opportunity if Lover LeVar retains the Internet Championship in our main event, which is a few short moments after this matchup here. We also have Maniac Mason Gilbert. We do know he will address, we now know Scythe. he will address Scythe coming up to their matchup at May Massacre for the Triple CW World Championship. As you see, Calvin Davis in this matchup. Two huge, powerful men already in this matchup. One of these men, 6 more to be announced, but one of these 8 men will win an opportunity to compete at May Massacre for the Internet Championship. As you see, Calvin Davis. I'm finding out about these entrants the same time as you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting some commotion in the back. I am hearing in the back. I'm hearing that Vengeance is furious. Vengeance is fuming about the attack earlier on tonight from the venomous Vinny Watts. And Vengeance is demanding a match against Vinny Watts. As you see Slain making his way out to the ring now. Vengeance is demanding a match against Vinny Watts at May Massacre. And we do know that match is destined to happen. Vinny Watts has accepted. Vinny Watts has stated, "The boss told you so." And I'm guessing from episode 3 when the boss cut that promo saying he's gonna have a match at the pay-per-view. I guess he wasn't having the match. His client, or whatever he wants to call himself to him, Vinny Watts, was going to get a match on May Massacre. He was going to be featured at the May Massacre event. And he picked his spot. He picked his opportunity, and he took on. He decided to take out Vengeance. And Vengeance has obviously taken the bait because he has challenged him to a match. And Vinny Watts versus Vengeance will happen at May Massacre. Red Hot Vengeance, who is undefeated so far here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling, will take on Vinny Watts, the man who attacked him earlier on. I guess he was attacking him to make a statement, to try to, want to call it, backdoor his way onto the May Massacre event. And mission accomplished. So we now know that match will happen. As we are compiling our individuals for this matchup here. It looks like we just seen Slain make his way out. What we got now? And speaking of Vengeance, we got a man who was brutalized by Vengeance in the last episode of Cyber Created Championship Wrestling's Warpath. The urban rock star Derek James. He did not have an amazing showing against Vengeance. He was beaten, bloodied, and ultimately got hit with that facial reconstruction and took the loss. But he could bounce right back here, earning himself a #1 contender shot for the Internet Championship right here in this matchup. So far, May Massacre is setting up to be a huge event. We have the Tag Team Championships we now know will be decided. It'll be the team of the Void, Revenant, and him will take on a team who's now called themselves the Inner Circle. I'm talking about Joshua Cross and Jimmy Reno. They will meet for the Tag Team Championships in the finals. We know that Missy Lee, who has all the momentum in the world right now, will look to dethrone Vanity as she defends her Triple CW Women's Championship. That's going to happen at May Massacre. The match I just talked about, Vengeance has challenged the venomous Vinny Watts, and he has accepted. So we now know Vinny Watts will take on Vengeance in that matchup, as we see Uber Douche, the Regal Ronnie Ellis, making his way down to the ring for this matchup. We know that Scythe will challenge the Maniac Mason Gilbert for the Triple CW World Championship, and we are in the process now of solidifying what's going to happen here, and who's going to be the #1 contender, and what kind of match it's going to be. Like I said, the main event of this night, if Paul Blaze wins, it'll be a triple threat match between this winner, Blaze, and former champion Lever LeVar, who's obviously going to exercise his rematch clause. If LeVar retains, there'll be a one-on-one match between the winner of this battle royal and Lever LeVar. And we also have that last meeting, that final meeting, that final battle between the two individuals who've had bad blood since the start of Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. I'm talking about Rave and Grizzly. They will meet in the last man standing match at May Massacre. So this thing is taken off. This thing is turned into a hell of a show, and we hope that you guys are primed to join us for May Massacre. As that is coming to you in a few short days. What a card it's set to be. But we're not done with this night yet, so stay tuned. If you have not done so and you like anything you've seen here, especially that women's tag team matchup, that was awesome. Please like and subscribe to the Meta Wrestling Network, and subscribe so you can get ringside for Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. Especially now, May Massacre is right around the corner, directly around the corner, I should say. We have a huge event for you, as we still have Ronnie Ellis's entrance. It's still happening. This is probably the most asinine and obscene and douchiest entrance in. You might as well read a book for Ellis's entrance, and thank God it's over. There's gonna be another man in this matchup who is gonna have an opportunity. Ronnie Ellis was the first man to challenge Lever LeVar. Did not win, did not take that internet championship from Lever LeVar. He has an opportunity to get back to that dance. As you see Pac here, who actually met Lever LeVar in the internet championship finals live on Twitch. Pac it came down to Pac and Lever LeVar, with LeVar ultimately winning and becoming internet champion. Pac was trying to get on winning track. What we got next here? The crowd awaits. Wait a minute. There's a man who Pac knows all too well. Had a hell of a showing against this man, but ultimately was unable to get the win against Mythos. And Mythos is in this matchup. Mythos has a huge opportunity to become internet champion as he makes his way down to the ring. And it's in a match that has Calvin Davis and David Wynn. Mythos is going to be the biggest man in this matchup so far. We don't know. We still have another competitor to go. But Mythos is in this matchup, and that definitely changes things. As you see that dangerous man right there, Mythos. Here we go with another competitor here. Who's it gonna be? Ugh. You see that man Mythos? He is not all there at all. Here's newcomer Jonathan Drake getting a huge opportunity. I've seen this man in backstage. I didn't know he was booked on the show. But Triple CW's newcomer Jonathan Drake making his way to the ring here. A huge opportunity. Imagine if you're Jonathan Drake and you win this Battle Royal. Your first opportunity to become a champion comes very, very soon, very short. But Jonathan Drake has a huge opportunity. All right, so it looks like our 8 men. Looks like our 8 men are here. Winner of this matchup will become the #1 contender. And wait a minute, Slane! I was about to say Slane was almost out of there. Over the top rope Battle Royal. The winner becomes #1 contender for the Internet Championship. So right now, newcomer Jonathan Drake is in a bad way, taking on Mythos in that corner. See Derek James and Calvin Davis beating the hell out of each other, as well as Vinny Watts. Ronnie Ellis, I should say. Sorry, I got that. Still got that attack from Vinny Watts on the Vengeance on the Brain. Ronnie Ellis stomping away at David Wynn in the corner there. Oh, and a jumping spinning kick. That one just dazed Mythos by Jonathan Drake. But he just ate a spine buster. All 8 of these men fighting for the opportunity to compete for a championship on May Massacre. And Drake almost fighting elimination. All these men are going at it. Beating the hell out of each other. It's Pac. Pac gets thrown over. Pac's in danger. He's in danger. They're getting eliminated, and he does get eliminated. David Wynn eliminates Pac, and his dreams of fighting for the Internet Championship at May Massacre are dashed. And then there were 7. Jonathan Drake. Derek James. But Slane comes over. Slane pounding away on the newcomer, Derek James. Making his way back into, well, no, Derek James is just went right back into the corner, chilling. Not for too long, David Wynn's on him now. Slamming right in the corner. I think that might have cut him. Derek James in danger, fighting, trying to get eliminated by David Wynn. What the hell is Jonathan Drake doing over there? Remember Jonathan Drake. Wait a minute. Oh, and nicely done by Drake. Ronnie Ellis here. Over Calvin Davis is Slane. In danger of getting eliminated by Mythos. Slane fights his way back in. And Jonathan Drake holding on as Ronnie Ellis is looking to throw him right on over. Wait a minute, Slane eliminates Calvin Davis. And then he eats a belly-to-belly suplex for his struggles. And Calvin Davis is out of this matchup. Calvin Davis will not be challenging for the Internet Championship. And Slane up and over, and neither is Slane, as he just got eliminated. Clothesline right over the top rope in similar fashion how he eliminated Calvin Davis. Then there were 5. You got newcomer Jonathan Drake in the match. You got a bloody mess in Urban Rockstar Derek James. You got David Wynn and Mythos. Ronnie Ellis get pounded in the corner. On the ground, I should say. And now showing off is Derek James. It's David Wynn and Mythos beating the hell out of each other. And a boot right in the face. Oh, and driving a fist right into the face of Ronnie Ellis. And Mythos just clothesline Derrick James right over the top rope, and Derrick James, his dreams have been dashed. And then there were 4. One of these 4 men will become the #1 contender. Oh, and busted open. It looks like newcomer Jonathan Drake has been busted open. He's still in this matchup though. Can't count him out. We still don't know too much about him. This is first time we've seen him. And Ronnie Ellis, wait the hell a minute. The Regal Ronald Ellis just eliminated Mythos. And Ellis eliminated Mythos. And wait a minute. And Jonathan Drake. Newcomer Jonathan Drake just eliminated Ronnie Ellis. And then there were 2. David Wynn and Jonathan Drake. Jonathan Drake, amazing first showing here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. Unbelievable. As both men seem to be busted open. Going for a double axe handle, did not hit it, but this Drake is pretty quick. Quick hands and feet. And wait a minute, clotheslining him over. And Jonathan Drake, the newcomer Jonathan Drake, just won this matchup. And he is the brand new #1 contender for the Triple CW Internet Championship. Jonathan Drake, an unknown, getting an opportunity, getting the last spot in this Battle Royal. And Jonathan Drake become the #1 contender for the Internet Championship. Wow, if there is a way to do it, that is the way to do it. If that's a way to debut, couldn't have been done better. And we will see Jonathan Drake at May Massacre as he competes in one way, shape, or form for the Internet Championship. And wow, as we determined that newcomer, just brand new, Jonathan Drake has won the 8-man Battle Royal to earn himself a shot at the Internet Championship. We have the Internet Championship to be decided right here, right now. As Paul Blaze answering the challenge from Lover LeVar. And Paul Blaze now making his way out. Blaze looks to challenge Lover LeVar for the Internet Championship. If he wins tonight, he will defend that championship in a triple threat match against Lover LeVar, the former champion it would be at that time, and the man who we just saw win the 8-man over the top rope Battle Royal matchup, Jonathan Drake. And Paul Blaze seems to be ready. He seems to be hyped. Seems to be amped up for this matchup. Lover LeVar said he wanted to mean something here in Triple CW. So he wanted to be a fighting champion. He wanted to be the fighting champion. Here we go. Here comes Internet Champion Lover LeVar. As Lover LeVar, the Triple CW Internet Champion, making his way to the ring right now. He will defend that championship. He will defend that title here. If he wins, he will have a one-on-one date with the newcomer Jonathan Drake as well. As he defends his championship right here in our main event. Lover LeVar has been is a hell of an athlete and has been a hell of a champion in his path to the championship. And that tournament live on Twitch was amazing. Yet to taste defeat for that championship is LeVar. Yet to taste defeat in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling is Lover LeVar. As Paul Blaze looks laser focused. Looks focused on taking that championship, becoming the Internet Champion. The man looking to keep it is that man right there, Lover LeVar. He always has his game face on when it comes to these matches. When it comes to in-ring competition, Lover LeVar is amazing in that ring. He can hit you with the scissors kick out of seemingly nowhere. Here comes Lover LeVar relinquishing the championship to the referee. In hopes to seeing it on the other side of the bell. This one should be a hell of a matchup. You see the Internet Championship. Here we go. Here we go. And right out the gate. Paul Blaze just slamming Lover LeVar down. And Paul Blaze immediately on the offense with the knee right in the back. And Lover LeVar getting up. And these guys both tying up now. The strength advantage looks like it goes to Paul Blaze. Nice breakup. And a clean break in that corner. Clean break. A little mutual respect there. And paying him back with that slam was LeVar on the Blaze. And now Lover LeVar twisting that head and neck. Paul Blaze trying to soften that neck up for that scissors kick. When he hits you with that scissors kick, it is over. This is game, set, match. Paul Blaze using his feet right now. And continuing to use his feet as he buries those feet right into the face. Back body drop. Club and blow here. And a short DDT. There is nothing that Lover LeVar can't do. He can take to the air. He can hit you with some submission holds. He can technical wrestle you, I should say. Nice reversal. And he has one hell of a standing drop kick, as you just seen it executed right there, taking Paul Blaze down. Irish whip. And Paul Blaze just ate a nasty clothesline. Leaving his feet with that clothesline is Lover LeVar. And Blaze looks to be in a world of trouble right now, as he got dumped snake eyes by LeVar. Irish whip into the corner. Lover LeVar continuing his... Oh, never mind. I was about to say he's continuing his assault. What that was going, but the discus clothesline missed it. Discus clothesline missed. Both men are trying to swing wildly, maybe trying to swing for the fences, and they're missing. That's when you make mistakes. That's when you lose this thing. An airplane spin and an elbow drop, a huge elbow drop right to the chest. That was a perfect pinpoint, textbook elbow drop right to the chest. Go for another DDT, but no. Takes a knee right to the gut. Oh, and dropping him face first. It's Paul Blaze. Blaze going for a Phoenix Splash, a springboard Phoenix Splash, and he hit him. Right on that arm. But now, working on the head and neck of his own. It's Paul Blaze. Oh, a couple shots there, breaking that hold with Lover LeVar. LeVar going for a suplex, but nicely done reversal. And wait a minute, rolling him up at a super kick right up underneath the jaw from Blaze. And Paul Blaze. And a huge forearm shot backs him up into the corner. And just hammering away at him. My God! My goodness, the shots. Boom, but a huge DDT. Spiked them. These guys are throwing shots. These guys are going at it right now, as I knew they would. Both very capable, highly skilled competitors. They are going all for it. Wait a minute. Lover LeVar setting him up for that sexy elbow drop. And he hit that sexy elbow. right to the chest. And that's usually a prelude to the scissors kick. And Blaze now. Blaze looks to be in some trouble. Wait a minute, blocking it. Trying to get back into this is Blaze. But no. Snap suplex. Snap suplex by LeVar. Both of these men are going at it. Wait a minute, lying in wait here. Lying in wait. Is the scissors kick coming to boot? And wait a minute. Scissors kick right to the back of the head. That's it. That is it. And Lover LeVar is trying to drag him away from the ropes here. Getting a cover. And that's it. And a successful retain once again. 2. And Lover LeVar goes no. And Paul Blaze kicked out. Blaze kicked out of the scissors kick. And Paul Blaze kicked out of the scissors kick. As you can see, the frustration kicking in on Lover LeVar. Trying to figure out what he has to do now to put Blaze down. And wait a minute, what's this? I'm down on the knees. Down on both knees. Paul Blaze showing he's still got some gas in his tank, showing his toughness. Kicking out of that scissors kick. And that's usually all she writes. The fat lady usually sings. But wait a minute, and Blaze taking a nasty combination of shots by Lover LeVar. And that last one right up underneath the jaw, connected perfectly. 1, 2, that could be the KO shot. No. And Paul Blaze kicked out at 2 once again. And on top of him, staying on top of him, unrelenting now. And another scissors kick attempt. And again, that's twice. Another scissors kick right to the back of the head of Paul Blaze. Hooking the leg, LeVar 1, 2, and Lover LeVar retains. And a successful title defense for the Triple CW Internet Champion Lover LeVar. And he's on fire. This Lover LeVar here is absolutely on fire. And in the spirit of respectful competition, these guys embrace. As Lover LeVar is doing some good things here. And ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup. And on fire is Lover LeVar. And on fire as well. Our world champion, as he is fired up for his title defense against the man we now know, Scythe, will take on Mason Gilbert for the Triple CW World Heavyweight Championship at May Massacre. And what's the champion gonna have to say? The champion's got something to say. Going to his first title defense. First big title defense at May Massacre. In that title match, he will defend his Triple CW World Championship against Scythe. Mason Gilbert fired up to continue his reign as world champion. His crowd is behind him. This championship match, this title matchup could very well define Mason Gilbert. Could very well. And champion Mason Gilbert sending a message to, wait a minute, and here comes Scythe, and Scythe now attacking champion Mason Gilbert with a kendo stick. And again, and just standing over top of him now. And Maniac Mason Gilbert just had a message sent to him by Scythe.